Hello Galactic family. Selamat Jawa. We enter another part of our mutual journey. The Dark Cabal, as noted in our previous message, feels secure since its numerous exit agreements seem to offer it a kind of temporary security. In fact, it is our intention to do away with these agreements once we have taken the first steps in the complex distribution operation. When this is done, the next part is to bring in the new republic. This act is to terminate the Federal Reserve and put an end to USA, Incorporated. This operation can at last end this present Congress and clear the way for a formal declaration of the NESARA governance. It is this governance that can permit a new peaceful reality to manifest and set the stage for a formal disclosure announcement. It can as well deliver a reality filled with a never-ending prosperity and your personal sovereignty. It is in this realm that all amazing events can occur. Together, with you, we look forward to creating a whole host of positive new realities. All of this is slowly working its way to a most successful conclusion. The problems being encountered are a direct result of the many transitions that this special orb is going through. We have also seen the tremendous cautiousness of those in power. Once this difficult situation is resolved, we can then return to an easier and swifter mode of operation. Until then, you can expect uneven progress. Many elements are coming together to help permit all to forge a new time of progress and resolution. This is being monitored as those in power made deals that need to be shortly corrected. When this occurs, expect a great deal of arrests and special procedures to isolate the cabal from these new realities. Until then, the cabal may feel that it has somehow weathered the storm. In fact, its time of dread is now on the immediate horizon. It is necessary to forge a new realm, free of the hindrances created by the skullduggery of the cabal and its many henchmen. Change is imminent. In the past few decades, the powers of the cabal began to slowly lessen. The dark and its many minions seem to be as they were before. Yet eternally subtle changes were altering the landscape. The Anunnaki, seeing what the ARCTURIAN continuum had done, suddenly needed to change how things were to be accomplished. This alteration needed to be addressed. The dark, as well, needed to assess how we were to fit into this newly reordered power puzzle. Our fleets had come from afar and were quickly thrust into the fray. Our mission was based on carrying out a series of heavenly directives. These directives were given to aid humanity's return, at the right divine time, to its former state as fully conscious galactic humans. Those in charge of this old reality were ill-prepared to grant humanity such a far-reaching new set of abilities. Their prime purpose was to maintain the status quo. The process of swiftly altering this realm in their view was to be quickly settled and thrown aside. Thus began a struggle that seemed to be heading toward a resolution favoring those of the light. It was based upon using love and light to end the long tyranny of the dark and its minions. It created a fundamental restructuring that signaled the growing weakness of the dark and SHERAN. This process had rearranged the power structure and wonderfully permitted the light and its forces to achieve its long-sought triumph. In this growing void, the light seemed to possess a strategy that hinted at success. It was time to secretly dream of success and to plow forward with the means to achieve it. We entered this new realm and used our wisdom and knowledge to aid the light and bring the inner Earth society into this fight. What has been happening now is the use of heavenly support to allow all of the light's goals to manifest. It is a most auspicious time for carving out a new and wondrous realm. Blessings. We are your ascended masters. This time is noted for its gentle shift from a world based upon an ever-present tyranny to one whose foundation is love and light. This subtle alteration seems as though it is yet to happen. The power structure was shifted slowly. Here is where heaven understood why this immense shift required what at first seems so outwardly odd and misdirected. Those who control this realm had an agenda to create a series of general catastrophes. Heaven needs to change this so that an alternate pathway can become a new norm. This usually takes time. However, these are changes according to a strategy being carried out blessedly by Heaven's prime directors. We acknowledge and thank the immense grace and profound love that this sacred decree requires. This divine process is occurring in such a way that all is completed on heavenly time. Those who are achieving these grand alterations are fully aware of the complex subtleties required. A number of very long and inclusive decrees were employed to enable all to be done as the divine plan so demanded. We are very proud of those of you who help us to fulfill our numerous parts in this section of physical reality. What remains is being completed as heaven so miraculously envisioned. This grand project is wondrously joining many parts of this conscious realm together. Once again, we need to thank and bless you. It has been a most difficult yet joyous journey. This next part can easily be most satisfying. We masters realize the complexity and subtlety of this plan. We can only ask you to enjoy the wonder of it. Many amazing parts are swiftly to appear. This time is really most unique in this very complex decree. As stated, you are on a divine journey and it is shortly to take on many more strange curves. It is vital that you keep your sense about you and maintain a most positive visioning. The main objective is to provide you prosperity, sovereignty and divine guidance. We are doing this with the aid of our secret, sacred societies and our space and spiritual families. This project, as you can imagine, is a very large shift from your present reality to one that requires a much more conscious realm. This is where the people of AGHARTIAN and from throughout the galaxy come in. We are all excited by what you have done. Do not underestimate your importance. You are the essential remnants of those who survived the grand pressures and difficulties of the last 13 millennia. It is you who are to shortly, in divine time, return in joy to full consciousness. Hosanna! Hosanna! Today, we continued our reports about what is occurring around this globe. We are proud of you. Despite what appeared to many as overwhelming odds, your great faith and vision enabled you to triumph. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. SOULMATE GAIA. SOULMATE GAIA. SIRIAN for B1. And be enjoy.